All right. Hi. My name is Nadine, and this is my homeschool story. I'm making this video just to encourage any mom that works full-time that you can still homeschool. So I work full-time. I'm a registered nurse, and I homeschool 2 of my 3 children. I have one child that goes to school. He's my rising 10th grader. So he'll be going into 10th grade. And then I have a 7th grader and a 2nd grader. They'll be in 7th and 2nd grade in the fall. So I homeschool year round. So I've homeschooled the 7th and the 9th grader when they were younger, but I never worked full time. I would work part-time or not work at all, be a stay-at-home mom while I homeschool. Wow, that is, and when I say not work, I mean not work outside the home. It's plenty of work to do in this house. So we moved to Texas. We've lived in, this is our 5th state that we've lived in, and that's what kind of set us on our homeschool journey, because we would move to a new state and not be able to find the exact educational match for our children. So I would say, I can work part-time or stay home so we can homeschool. But we got here to Texas. There's so many wonderful educational opportunities here. So we found perfect fits, perfect schools for each of the children. So it's like, yay, everyone is where they need to be, getting what they need. I can go to work. I'm a registered nurse. I've been a registered nurse for 25 years. I love being a nurse. I never wanted to be anything but a nurse. So it was like, finally, I can go back to work. I love being here for my family, being mom, being wife, being teacher, but I love being a nurse. So this was like the best of both worlds. So as that progressed, the youngest was in kindergarten, wonderful private school that we loved, but it was at least an hour drive from our home, because I don't know if you know about the Houston area, the traffic is unbelievable. You just have to get used to it. So the kindergartner was at a wonderful school that fit his needs perfectly, hour drive. The middle schooler with the special needs was at a school that met her needs, hour drive from our house. Now the high schooler, he was the only one, his commute was the least. It was like a 25-minute drive, and his school is a good fit for him. So it's just me and it's just us here, our nuclear family. We are not from Texas. So we were working it out. We were leaving at 6 a.m., getting home at 8 p.m. because not only is there just a commute for the regular school hours, but there is also activities, because of course everyone is on an activity. Our family likes to have big fun. So we have basketball, theater, dance, what was the other one? Choir. So, and then tons of doctor's appointments. So they would all have to try to be scheduled when? You couldn't do them after school because we were so far away from where our doctor's appointments are. It would be that was really hard, just getting in all the therapies and appointments. For the kids that don't even have special needs, I couldn't get their dentist and doctor's appointments in. So it just started to get too much. It started to affect academics, which is our priority, academics. So the kindergartner, he did really well in the beginning because I completely focused on him. Those first years, all years of education are important, but those first years when you're getting the foundation for your phonics, your math facts, getting into the groove of knowing what it's like to go to school, I had to really focus on him. So I wasn't really helping the 9th grader with his Algebra 1, the special needs student. I couldn't help her much either because I was really focusing on him. We would leave at 6 in the morning. Everybody, all 5 of us out of the house, weren't getting back till 7:30, 8 o'clock. It was too much. I saw the 1st grader floundering, the high schooler who was a National Junior Honor Society, like struggling with some C's, which would be fine, but we know that he can do more and do better when he reaches full potential with a little assistance from his parents. And that's what we're here for, but we just didn't have the time. So it became clear to my husband and I, like, we can't keep this up. 3 sides of town, he's working full time, travels at time as well, you working full time, no matter how much you love your job and your paycheck, this is not working. Because I do love being a nurse, but I like my paycheck. And we were like, okay, we're gonna have to see how we can homeschool. That, you know, we might have to homeschool. So I was like, I knew it was true. I knew it's what we had to do, but I love my job. So I'm like, okay, can we try it and see how can we do this with me keeping my job? So presently I work as a triage nurse for a large hospital in the Houston area, and I love it. It's my 25 years of experience drawn in all of the areas. I've been in inpatient, outpatient hospice, community health, doing visits, community doing shift work with pediatric patients. I have done so much med surge, long-term care. I've done it. So what this triage nursing allows me to do is draw from all of those years of experience and give people advice over the phone to help them when they can't reach their doctors. So I love it. You know, I didn't want to give it up. So we tried let's do a trial period to see if we can homeschool while we're both working full time. Lo and behold, we did it. You can do it too. So that's what I just wanted to say. Encourage people that you can, if you have the desire to homeschool, you can do it even with both parents working full time, even if you're a single parent. It's busy. It's very busy, but everybody's getting what they need so far. So we're almost going into 9 months of doing it, and it's working. So I just want to encourage anyone that is feeling that the best place for their child is home, that you can do it. So I'll make some future videos about how I'm able to homeschool and work full time. So if you have any questions, specific questions or things that you want me to cover, put that in there, and then, you know, put that in the comments or send me a message to question about it. And then I'll answer those questions and make videos specifically for those. But I have some ideas of things that I want to share so that people can be successful in their homeschooling journey while working full time.